I'm trying to watch this thing, but I had some important news that came up, and then I can't even believe it was, I was trying to watch the A1 program audit program um, on X, and it's on X and it's on YouTube, and I was seeing that, all of a sudden I was seeing that. Okay, this morning when I woke up, it's like uh, no, someone was telling, don't do that, don't do that. So someone's over there someone's telling someone else. I said, no, because I have saved someone next door. Around my neighbors. That's why I went to bed. It's gotten that bad. Where I hear more news than I need to. And what is so weird is that it's because of that snuff film that I was showing, talking about last night. And I heard some of them. They were looking at it and they were talking about it. And one remark was, "I thought about it, but I didn't think about it. I didn't, think about it. Think about it. I didn't notice how King Charles's eyes were turning red." Oh, God, you gotta excuse me, I got allergies. And I was like, I think I had seen that, but I wasn't even sure about it. And his eyes were turning red. That they may have been possibly spraying stuff. And this one was being said by my neighbors, and I was like, oh God. No, but yeah, and that he put a mirror on it. He put a mirror on it, and then what was so I don't know about immigration here, the aspect of it. Uh, Listen in, that because they done it here. They were doing it to the people here. They were doing shit juju, and they were doing fraud, and they were wanting to sleep with white men and stuff like that. That if they could pretend to be Mexican. They were fraudulently calling themselves Mexican people. They were calling themselves Mexican, and I complained about it, and I was just like, "Why is it? Why, you're not even Mexican." See, because we don't complain about stuff like that because you got no pride. That's fraud. That's fraud here. They bounce you out of the country. They kick you out, and that's it. You're gone because you're lying to the government about who you are, and that's going to affect everything from funding to whatever else. You know, and I don't care about it. They don't care about it. They act like no. They act like a simple race. No, no one. We didn't never had an issue like this before until now, recently, over a year ago. Over a year ago, they decided, oh, we'll call ourselves Mexican, and what it does is fucks up the they're trying to make like, well, the Mexican Americans, because the Mexican Americans, they became English. They call themselves English because they're predominantly European, and those ones like myself, we're not really Mexican. I was twice immigrated because my grandfather didn't want to be that way because he was royal. They were royal on both sides, believe it or not. And then I had to run to the border a couple of times because of the Texas Rangers, and they're defunct now. But they have done some shit. I recently got a land plat back, uh, CDO. That was the land plat. That was mine. Uh, and when I was a baby, and so was California. Yeah, California, believe it or not. That was Rancho Rosito. Was it Rosito? Yeah, that was New Spain. That was New Spain people. Because they were called by the mountain people. You go look it up. Because when the mountain people, the Lugos, the mountain people of Spain, because they had whatever Aragon, everyone, because of, they used to call me, what do you call it? De Leon. Because of, my great grandfather, they were saying the great great grandfather was it Ponce de Leon. Because it was designated to me, it wasn't really designated to just there's 11 other siblings and stuff like that. And no, they designated to me because I was just something. And this it's a weird ass story, but anyway, because we were supposed to be called Soper, believe it or not, Scandinavian, whatever, or they're Dutch, Henry VIII, believe it or not, all the way back over there, and yeah, that's how I got all those Nova Scotia lines over there. I want to go and get. I want to do a. I want to do a boat ride or whatever, a cruise, and I want to go look around over the. I want to go Greenland. I want to go to whatever. I want to go through there because they have around the world uh, trip. I want to do the Viking trip. Believe it or not, they got a Viking trip. They got one that's it takes you to Greenland to down to the Antarctica. Believe it or not, and it takes you by Argentina and also by the Commonwealth and all this other stuff. And it's basically the Commonwealth people. There's the Commonwealth on there. But the only thing I wouldn't go into is probably Thailand or whatever. I would, if I was on there, I wouldn't be getting off because they got typhoid anyway. But back to the deal. Yeah, they were talking about how there was guess where they're hiding. Guess where they're hiding. They're hiding federal colleges in the UK. They got in here. I mean, feel like they're here. I'm in the United States. They got into the UK and they're still there illegally. And they're staying in someone's freaking house. When they say devil, say this cauldron, they're in someone's house. There you go. More you know, more you grow. There you go. So anyway, if you're not on the phone right now, but you should, I'm telling you, that's what I heard. That they're over there. They're trying to do overthrow on the Mexicans that live in the UK. They're trying to take their shit. That's what they're looking for. Like they're trying to look, Tejano. Like they've been in a Texas barrio bar, you know, in the sticks somewhere in East End, Texas, East End, Houston, and all this, I'm laughing because I'm just like they can't ever do it because they got big asses like they're pig asses, and because they put that fat back on them, they use them to be they call them piglets and pigs, where they don't they don't lay on their back, they lay on they lay on their stomach, and they want to do that to people. They want to rape people that way too. So yeah, there's a threat, and I don't know what he's there. He's a rapist, but the Muslim community went over there and they heard what I said and what they were doing, what happened on my driveway, and what do you call it? I went over there and one did it for real. One did it for real, one did it for fake, swatted at his penis area, but they did it for real. They swatted his penis for real. And yeah, they're trying to stay in the country, and they're trying to do terrorist activity in the United Kingdom. So that's up to that's immigration over there. They need to know whose homes is why, who they got them, know where they got them, and check their shit. They probably overextended their visas and whatever else if they had any. I don't know how they got in. They may have gotten on a cargo hold or whatever on a freak fair where they go underneath the plane. Or they got some air traffic controller and they lied about who they were and they got on the plane. Oh well, Hurricane Aaron is growing larger. Okay, but people, I don't know. I'm giving. It's, I always give a speculation alert, allegation alert. And I'm speculating on what's going on because I only know what I know from what a little bit apart from experience, what having to deal with these people and how I had to deal with fraud all this time, and I still have a wackadoo on me. But anyway, people be aware and take care. Okay.